2 days passed after Samir vanished. His phone went silent, his social media stopped updating. Friends thought he was busy, family thought he was sleeping. Only one person knew something was wrong, Aisha, his cousin. Samir never went missing without telling her, and he never ignored her calls. Worried, she visited his apartment. The moment she stepped inside, she sensed the same bone-deep stillness that had swallowed Rayon's home. Dustless surfaces, no sign of struggle, no sign of life, except for the faint humming glow coming from the computer desk. Aisha's pulse quickened. She approached slowly. 2 icons sat on the desktop. Continued.exe, Samir.exe. An icy shiver climbed Aisha's spine. She reached toward the mouse, hesitated, then clicked on Samir.exe. The screen went black. Then a familiar voice whispered, "Aisha, don't." Her blood froze. "That's Samir. I know his voice." The whisper returned, but this time it sounded strain-broken, as though scraped through a machine. "Don't play, it's hungry." Aisha swallowed hard. "Where are you?" The screen flickered, revealing the same rotten hallway Rayon and Samir had seen, stretching endlessly into the dark. Only this time, the camera wasn't moving on its own. A message appeared. Enter to save him. She knew it was a trap. She also knew she couldn't walk away. Aisha pressed enter. The camera jerked forward violently, as though someone had shoved the character with both hands. The hallway pulsed with sickly red light, like a heartbeat buried in rotten wood. Doors trembled. Shadows crawled along the walls as if alive. Aisha controlled the character carefully. Each step echoed like bones snapping underwater. The whispers rose, some pleading, some laughing, some chanting her name. Then she saw it, a door marked with 3 claw gashes, fresh wet. Samir's voice drifted from behind it. "Help me." Her heart clenched. She reached for the interaction key but froze. Something moved in the darkness at the far end of the hall. Something tall, too tall, limbs bending wrong, as if stitched together in a hurry. The grinning figure. It turned slowly, its elongated neck cracking loudly as its hollow face focused on her. The grin widened until the skin tore at the corners. The game text appeared. "Run." Aisha didn't hesitate. She sprinted down the hallway, the figure's footsteps exploding behind her, fast, heavy, unnatural. Doors along the walls burst open as she passed, skeletal arms clawing toward her, grasping at the air. Whispers rose into a single shrill scream. The hallway bent into impossible angles, left, downward, sideways. Gravity twisted, the screen warped. Aisha fought the controls, her hands slick with sweat. The figure was getting closer. She could hear its rattling breath brushing against the back of her ears through the speakers. The camera stumbled into a new room, an old, abandoned nursery. Broken toys scattered the floor. A cracked crib sat in the corner. The door slammed shut behind her, shaking the whole screen. For a moment, everything went silent. Then a soft knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Not from the speakers. From the wall behind Aisha. She spun around in real life, heart pounding. The wall was still, quiet, empty. She looked back at the screen. A small figure now stood in the center of the nursery, child-sized, facing the corner like it was being punished. Its shoulders shook. A faint sob escaped it. Aisha whispered, "Samir." The child turned round slowly. It wasn't Samir. It had no face, just a hollow circle carved into its head like a screaming mouth. It lunged forward with a bone-breaking shriek. The screen cracked from the inside, thin fractures crawling outward like spiderwebs. The game world twisted violently. Then everything froze. A new message appeared. "To save him, you must join him." Aisha's breath hitched. "Join what?" Does the room temperature plummeted. A hand, thin, long-fingered, freezing cold, rested gently on her shoulder. The same hand that had taken Rayon. The same hand that had dragged Samir into the screen. Aisha's scream choked in her throat as the darkness behind her thickened, swallowing the light. The monitor glowed brighter, pulling her in like a vacuum. Her last reflection appeared on the cracked screen, wide eyes, terrified before the glass swallowed her completely. The apartment fell silent. On the desktop, a third icon appeared. Aisha, waiting, hungry, growing. The game was no longer just trapping players, it was collecting them.